get on the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission's radar, because it's doing it with no news. So nobody really knows why the stock is up 10,000%.
Good morning! How was your weekend? Oh boy, are we having a fantastic Monday! Woo! You know I'm feeling good. Oh boy, oh boy. Good morning, everybody. The market is just so hot. I had to come early to say hello to you. I love you guys. Now, I don't know if you can see the snow. There's a little bit of snow right over here, if you look. We're in a snowstorm in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So everybody that's in the medical marijuana business can just stay at home and get high. Nobody in Vancouver is going to work today, just so you guys know. Because there's snow outside. And that's just the way it goes in Vancouver. I don't know if you guys saw my video. Can you see which finger is injured? Can you tell? Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Does not feel very good right now. But this feels very good right now. So it's making the injured finger feel a lot better. When you're up 76% after being up 88%. My goodness. We must be feeling good here. How you guys feeling? You guys saying in the room? Are you guys winning? It's a winning Monday. We are winning, people. IBRC is a huge winner. I brought it to you guys first at 888, and we're at 006. I also happen to be the first one to interview the CEO. So, who exactly is watching? Who's watching Rich TV Live? Is everybody watching? Are some big boys out there watching? My goodness. Nobody knows why IBRC is doing so well. This is just the man upstairs, these people up there that want to see you win, that want to see me win, that want to see us win as a unit to identify these types of opportunities. To be able to bring these types of life-changing opportunities to you guys first in real time. Technology, social media, computers, the internet has changed the world and given you, the average person, an opportunity to get paid, to create freedom for you, your family, your loved ones. This is the best time ever to be involved in the stock market, and everyone can do it. And your banks are only going to charge you $10 to make a trade and get into these types of opportunities. Life-changing opportunities. And if you don't know which accounts to get, an account you can get is Alpine Securities in America. And if you can set up an account, even if you're Canadian or if you're set up somewhere else outside of Canada, like a company set up outside of Canada, you can set up an account at Alpine Securities and you can purchase these types of sub-penny stocks. You can also set up an account at Wilson & Davis. You can also set up an account at Scottsdale. There's so many different places. E-Trade, Questrade. There's so many different places, discount brokers, where you can actually set yourself up to be able to take advantage of these types of moves in the market, because if other people are taking advantage of these moves, why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? Look at this. This is just a thing of beauty. I just got to sit and admire it. What about you guys? Oh, it feels good. It feels so good to be right. Oh, man. How you guys feeling today? I'm using TD Canada Trust in Canada. In the United States, I have a lot of different accounts that I use. Alpine Securities is one of them. Wilson & Davis is another one. There's a lot of different accounts you can set up to be able to buy these securities, whether you live in America or you live anywhere else in the world. Now, if you're Canadian, it's a little bit more difficult to set up some of these accounts, but most of these companies will allow Canadians to set up accounts. So there's no excuse not to be able to take advantage of these types of opportunities. Okay? And I hope you did. And if you did, then you're a big winner. And, I hope there's more in store. It went up 88% on Friday. It's up 73% right now. Wow. It's a winner. But you guys want to see some more, right? Let's take a look at some more. Who else is hot today? Take a look at this one. ACOL. Medical marijuana deal in the sub pennies. Well, around 2 cents. It's up 28% right now. Traded 29 million shares. Doing a dead cat bounce and up almost 30%. Make sure it's on your radar. Put it on your watch list. ACOL. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. What do you guys think about ACOL? You guys like it? It's making a big move today. Let's take a look at HTGM. Wow! Up 161%. Well, 159, 157, 100. This is why I like level 2, guys. I can watch this in real time. Now, for those of you guys that want level 2, you can call me and I can set you up. This is Investors Hub, and they actually want to have a relationship with Rich TV Live. If you're a public company or a private company and you want to advertise on Investors Hub, call me. Email me at richtvlive@gmail.com or call me at 778-323-8844. And we can talk about how you can get advertising on Investors Hub, one of the companies that I'm showing you every single day on Rich TV Live, absolutely free. But if you want to advertise with these guys, call me, email me. We can work out a deal. Now, Investors Hub is a great tool because you can actually see the stocks and the trades as they're happening. You can see what prices the day opened at, 132, and it's currently at 327. You can see what the high of the day is, 345, and you can currently see that it's at $3.25, up 164%. You can also see the amount of trades that the stock has had. This stock today has 39,000 trades. That's abnormally absurd amount of trades. So that is huge for these guys. This is probably one of the biggest days they've ever had in a very long time, if ever, because 39,000 trades is an incredible amount of trades. Okay? It's not a small amount of trades, guys. That's a large amount of trades. So this is why I have level 2 and why I'm so happy now that Investors Hub has reached out to me and wants to work with Rich TV Live, because this is a great tool and I want to be able to teach you guys how to use this tool. As you can see, the trades are happening live. So you can actually see what prices people are buying and selling the stock at, which I believe gives you an advantage. And these are the types of tools that stockbrokers use. So now you guys no longer need a stockbroker. You can actually do everything yourself. What do you need a stockbroker for when you can do it yourself? And if you win, you don't have to pay a commission to anybody else. You just pay your bank $6 to $10 per trade, depending on how many trades you're doing per month. Okay, guys? So that's a huge winner. I don't know if you guys have been watching this one today. HTGM, one of the hottest stocks in the universe. Take a look at it. Now, some of you guys are asking questions in the room why some people can't buy IBRC with the discount broker. The reality is IBRC, guys, is a sub-penny stock. So they're extremely, extremely risky. When you're dealing with a stock that's this risky, a lot of banks are not going to let you buy it. A, they don't have shares, and because they don't have shares, they can't offer you any shares to buy or sell. Or B, they already have too many people that are buying and selling those securities, so they just don't want you to buy anymore. There's a lot of different reasons why you may or may not be able to buy these securities. The reality is, as this company's price goes up and it gets to a penny and beyond a penny, you will see that the price, because it's going up, will change the way that these discount brokers and the banks think about this company, and then it'll give you the ability at that point in time to purchase the security and buy the stock. Okay, so be patient. If you can't buy it, don't panic. There's always going to be new stocks. There's always going to be new opportunities. This is not the only stock in the universe that's moving right now. I'm going to show you more, and we're going to be bringing you stocks every single day, and we're going to be bringing you new opportunities every single day. So it's not the end of the world if you can't buy this stock, but if you did buy it, congratulations. It's a huge winner, and we got to give recognition where recognition's due, because we love winners. Don't we love winners, people? We absolutely love winners. Now, my hand is injured. So, because of my injury, it's going to be a little bit slower for me to get to certain things. My right hand is pretty much rendered useless, and I am a righty. So, I can't really do much. Now I'm using my left hand, and I'm not used to using my left hand. So, it's like I'm reteaching myself how to do everything with my left hand. And man, there's a lot of things you do with your right hand when you're right-handed. There's the air horn for all you people in IBRC that made so much money. Us Canadians are not lucky enough to be able to buy it. So if you guys have been able to buy it and profit, congratulations. You deserve some recognition. That's right. IBRC, one of the hottest stocks in the universe. Take a look at the bids here, guys. The bids right now are at 0052. The offer is at 0059. There is a large spread between 0052 and 0059. This is why I say to you guys, when you guys are putting in orders, you need to go in and put in a limit order. So if I was wanting to buy this stock, I would go in and put in a limit order at 0052, and I would be sitting on the bid trying to buy it as low as humanly possible. Now, the offer is 0059, so if you were just to call in your broker and say, I want to buy IBRC, it's going up, buy me some IBRC, they would automatically buy it at 0059. They would put in a market order, okay? Now, the reason why they do that is because you didn't give them a limit order. So it's extremely important that you guys learn how to give limit orders, and you guys learn how to buy low and sell high, and be patient, and learn to be snipers, and learn to be ninjas. Learn to be an animal in the wild, stalking its prey, just waiting for the opportunity to pounce. Let's talk about a couple of companies today that we've been watching very carefully, went down dramatically at the end of last week, and they're bouncing back today. And you know what? We got to give them some recognition, because we like winners. Yes, we do. Let's take a look at this one. CNBX. Back to life. Up 24% today, doing a dead cat bounce. Back to $3.72. Far from $7 where it was, but it went all the way into the $2 range. And if you picked it up, congratulations. That was a good buy. Kind of lucky, because nobody really knew where it was going to go. Let's be honest, nobody really knew where this one was going to go. But it was a good buy. It was a good bounce. It's up 24%. And if I'm a guy that picked it up and it's up 24%, I might just take my profits and run and get ready to see how it does tomorrow. Just because it's the end of the month tomorrow, And I don't know, guys. Maybe they're setting us up tomorrow for some red. I don't know. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong, but that's usually what happens at the end of the month. Let's take a look at another one that's having a monster day. And you guys know this deal really, really well. OWCP up a big whopping 31%. 5 million shares traded at $2.88. Are OWCP and CNBX twins? When one goes up, the other goes up. When one goes down, the other goes down. And now they're almost trading around the same price. Take a look. 289, 371. Up 24%. Up 31%. Coincidence? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, WCP, guys, what do you think? CNBX, what do you think? They're hot today. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. It's a roller coaster ride. That's why I say, guys, buy low, sell high. If you're lucky enough to be up 31% today, might be a good opportunity. Take your money and run. Take your money and run. Haha. I'm having way too much fun with you guys. Now, I've been talking to you guys all weekend long, okay? So, it is true. I will talk to my subscribers. I will actually speak to you guys. And I am a normal person, and I do have red blood. And apparently I do get injured. As you can see, my finger here is quite injured. So apparently I do injure, and I do get hurt, which sucks. I guess it's the sign of getting older, which also sucks. But if we're going to get older, then we better start making some really big money so we can buy ourselves some freedom. And deals like OWCP that have gone from pennies to dollars, that creates freedom, people. And what we want to do here in Rich TV Live is we want to identify these opportunities first so that you, so that I, so that we can all make money together. Some of you guys have been calling me saying, Rich, I'm just afraid to open up an account. I hear all these horror stories. Well, those stories are probably true. But I can tell you, you can hear stories, horror stories in the real estate industry. You can hear horror stories in every single line of business. And the stock market is no different. You're going to hear great stories, success stories, and you're going to hear a lot of stories of failure, okay? Now, the reality is 98% of people that buy stocks lose money because they do not understand how to play the game between the lines. They do not know how to play the game within the game. Okay, guys? There's actually a game that happens in the market. It's a game within the game. I've told you guys this before. I've told you guys this many, many times. The game within the game is the optimists, the positive, the retail investors, people like you and me. Being optimistic and believing that we're going to find the next stock like IBRC that goes from the sub-pennies, 001 range and goes all the way to the moon and beyond. That's what the optimists want. The stock that goes up every single day. The gift that keeps on giving. That's what the optimists want. That's people like you and me. But then there's the pessimists. The vultures. The hawks. The shorters. People like Timothy Sykes. And what they do is they wait to pounce and get their prey. And their prey are new investors, people that do not understand what's going on in the markets, that try to jump on moving trains, and when trains move up, the shorters will eventually take them back down. So you have to be very careful when you're buying these securities, and you got to learn how to buy low, sell high, take your money and run, and keep your money in a cash position, because if you're in a cash position, you're protected against a market crash. If you don't want to protect yourself against a market crash, then keep all your money in securities and consider yourself a long-term player. But understand that these markets as a whole are at all-time highs. And because they're at all-time highs, and because stocks are running so dramatically every single day, there has to be a market correction at some point. Now, that is why I say to you guys, stay in a cash position. And if you stay in a cash position and you learn how to take profits and run, and I don't care if those profits are $100 or $1,000 or $100,000, when you learn how to win and when you learn how to take your profits when you're in the green, you too will be able to buy yourself freedom. And if you want to be able to buy yourself freedom, you have to learn how to take your profits and run, because if you don't take your profits and run, what happens is these shorters will take the meat off the bone, take these stocks all the way back down, and when they get all the way back down, they'll take them into the red, and you'll actually go from being in a winning position, you'll go into a losing position. Okay? And I don't want you guys to go into a losing position. That's why I'm telling you guys to take your money and run. Now, let's just say you bought and sold, and then you see the IBRC is running again. Well, you can always buy it again the next day. You can continue to do that over and over again until the stock eventually starts turning around, because it eventually will. It cannot continue like this forever. There are examples of some deals that do, but like I've told you guys before, for every one that does, there's 1,000 that don't. So you don't want to just assume that you're in that one that does every year, because not everybody's going to be that lucky. What you got to learn is you have to learn how to take your profits and run. Now, when you're putting it in order, the same as when you're buying, and I say put in a limit order. Right now, the bid is at 0055. The offer is at 00757. So if you wanted to put a bid, you could put a bid at 0055, or you could even go lower at 0054, or you could sit here with the rest of the people that want to buy it at 0052. But you just got to sit there and be patient and just buy it at as low of price as possible, because this is about buying low, selling high. Now, if I was selling it, I'd want to sell it probably around 006. I could see here there's 145,000 shares at 0057. I could see here there's 355,000 shares at 0059. I probably want to go at 006 to try to sell at the highest possible point. And the other reason why I'd want to sell at 006, if I look back here at the recent trades, you could see that there have been a lot of trades at 0059, 0059, a lot of 0057. So I think it's very likely it could go to 006. And if I scroll down here, you could see that it was just at 006. So there was a couple of trades here just at 006. So there's a reason why I like using level 2. And now Rich TV Live is going to be working with Investors Hub. So hopefully you, Investors Hub, will give me even more level 2 that I can be able to show the audience, the people, the public, to educate and teach the average person how you too can create freedom for yourself through buying and selling stocks. And it doesn't have to be scary, people. It doesn't. If you learn how to get in and out, and you learn how to take your money and run, and you learn how to condition yourself to be happy with winning, and put your money aside, and learn to save and wait for your bullets, to fight for the right time when you can just pounce on your prey, then you can be a very successful trader. You don't want to trade on emotion. You got to learn how to trade like a pro, like an expert, like an analyst, and learn how to read these stocks and watch their trends, and learn how to read their news, and learn how to read their financials. And I'm going to show you guys different tools that you can use on a consistent basis to be able to help you guys get where you want to go and become a successful trader. But the reality is you do not need your stockbroker anymore. You don't. You are a stockbroker. You can come to Rich TV Live every single day and see all the winners for free. So I'm not asking you for any money. So why are you going to go and pay a broker? Most likely, they don't even know IBRC even exists. Do it yourself. And if you do it yourself and you win big, you've just created a career for yourself. You can now make money from your home. You can make money from your cottage. You can make money from your kitchen. You can make money from your bathroom. You can make money from your bedroom. You can make money on your yacht. You can make money on the boat. You can make money on a plane. You can make money anywhere that you can get online. That's the beauty of buying and selling stocks. That's the beauty of penny stocks, sub penny stocks, micro cap companies, micro cap stocks. And guys, there's over 10,000 micro cap companies that we can identify and we can look at and we can buy. And understand this, people, the bigger we get, the more of you that subscribe and watch Rich TV Live every single day. And thank you for liking and subscribing. We are one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. And I hope one day we will be on television so that you, the public, the people all over the world will get the opportunity to make money and get winners every single day in real time. Why do the elite have to be the only ones to get rich? Why do the rich have to get richer? Why can't the average person like you and me, why can't we create freedom for ourselves? Why can't we have a second home? Why can't we have a third home? Why can't we travel? Why can't we have freedom? Why are we slaves? Why are we living the rat race? We don't have to. We don't have to, people. We can buy freedom. Take a look at this pick today. LJPC, a pharmaceutical stock, a big board stock, and it's up 81%. Traded 12 million shares at $35. I brought it to you first with my full alert this morning. It's on fire. And I've told you guys this before. I think the medical marijuana space and the pharmaceutical space, those two spaces are the two best spaces to be in right now, period. End of story. So if you want to get an opportunity to create future freedom, wealth, and have abundance in your life, you should get a trading account. Get off your couch. Go to your local bank. Get an account. Set it up. If you want to learn, come in our community and ask all the guys in the community. They all have accounts. They'll show you where to set up your account in Canada or the United States. We have people in our community from all over the world that are watching. I have talked to some of you in Germany. I've talked to some of you in the UK. I've talked to some of you in the Dominican Republic. I've talked to some of you in Portugal. I've talked to some of you in Canada, and I've talked to a lot of you, most of you in America. God bless America. I love you, America, because you give us these types of opportunities in the penny stock world. The number one market in the world, in the planet, is in America. The most liquid stocks in the world are in America, and all the best companies in the world come out of America. That's a fact, people. Facebook, American. YouTube, American. Twitter, American. Shall I continue? These are all American companies, people. Microsoft, American. Apple, American. Amazon. I'll continue over and over and over again. These are all companies that are major players in America. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company, $240,000 a share, is an American company. So guys, whether you live in America or anywhere else in the world, you can hate all you want. But at the end of the day, everybody always hates who's number one. And America, you are the number one country in the world. And that's because you have an incredible market. There's a credible opportunity in the markets every single day. And ever since Mr. Trump became president, the markets have been on fire. Now, I'm going to be watching the medical marijuana stocks very carefully and the pharmaceutical stocks very, very carefully. But I'm telling you guys right now, this is the best time ever to be in the stock market, people. We're seeing moves like never before. Take a look at OWCP. This is a stock that's up thousands of %. And if you got into this stock when they're at 2 cents, you're up on $1,000 investment, $640,000. So this is why this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and the stock market creates more millionaires than any other industry other than real estate on the planet. So why wouldn't you want to be involved when you can get involved and you don't even have to go for a job interview? We're all sitting here saying there's no jobs, there's no jobs. You don't need a job. You need a trading account. You need to go to your local bank and set up a trading account. Anybody can do this, guys. These are the tools of the gods. Use them wisely. Come to Rich TV Live. Go through all my interviews. That's why I called this episode Stocks 101, because I want you guys to learn the basics. I'm going to be teaching you guys every single day. I got years of experience in this industry. I work with over 100 public and private companies worldwide, and you're calling me every single day, and you want to work with me more than ever. And guess what? I'm going to pick and choose wisely, because I'm not going to bring just any company onto Rich TV Live. I want to bring you the best. So if you're a private or public company, and you want to hire Rich TV Live, and you want to come on the show, contact me at richtvlive@gmail.com, and we can do some business. If you're good enough to come in front of our investors and speak to our community, and you're not afraid to answer tough questions, I'll bring you on the show live on YouTube in real time, so that investors can get to know your company just like the CEO of IBRC did just a few days ago, people. And what has the stock done since he was on Rich TV Live? What has it done, people? It's a winner. That's what it's done. It's been winning. All I want to do is bring you guys winners. You can call me. I will actually talk to you. Some of you have already spoken with me and told me that you've made a lot of money. And congratulations. I'm very happy for you. The reality is that right now, more than ever before, this is the best time ever to be in the markets. Take a look. Hey, how you doing? Good. Come on in. Shaw Cable is here. I gotta install some cable and some more upgrades and some more internet here. I'm on YouTube streaming live right now. So I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And remember, all I do is bring you winners. 1 second.